Bring ambitions to go a long way, come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved...
And there's the shot! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Brannigan. Mohamed Salah puts his foot... Mohamed Salah! Oh, crossbar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Ball's gone out of play. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Mohamed Salah. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Brannigan. Out to the left it goes. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Isak. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up.
Good effort from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Haaland. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Played out towards the right wing. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
That has ended up in no man's land. Lancashire chasing after it. It's a pretty loose pass. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He'll try to keep this alive. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Goes for the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Fernandez. He's tried one! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Helik. And he can clear it away. And that has been cleared. Over to the left. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Brannigan. And it's Zubimendi. Zubimendi. That's a throw. And here's Isak. Haaland. He's having a go! Rising over the bar.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's in shapes to shoot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. That gets things going for the second half. Spread out to the left. Oh, Red, nice interception. Helik. Brannigan. Lancashire. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's an imaginative pass. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Can he latch on to this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Takes aim, up he goes! No, that's just wide. Son Heung-min. Oh, well measured. He's had a shot! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Fernandez. He's in a good position. Chance for a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Always onto this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Van Dijk. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's cut it out. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Fernandez. Van Dijk. Nice sequence of passes, this. This looks... Isaac! "75 minutes played." Oh, that's delightful. And he's on a charge. Can he get it through? Vardiol. Zubimendi, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Son Heung-min. Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned... And he shoots! Harris. Time and again they are repelled. Knocks it into space. Distributed tidily, and he's intervened well there. Harris. Haaland is having the time of his life here. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it. He's had a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oxford can make their change now with a break in play.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Isak. Brannigan. Played out to the left flank. Oxford do have a chance to counter here. And we're done. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Haaland collecting the match ball and it is his. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's...
Camavinga! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's an excellent interception. Bassi gets rid without sophistication. It's Camavinga. Has a shot! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Turns and goes back. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's heaved it away. Just eases him off the ball. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he was alert to it. Fulham have the chance to go the other way. And he can clear it away. Haaland. And he's let fly. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Lewandowski. That's a real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, that's ambitious. Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Tete. Wilson. And he's forced to go back. Now Anderson. Berger. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now Anderson. Leno with the clearance. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lukic. Sessegnon. And it's Berger. Iwobi. And it's Sessegnon. Gavi. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, it's come loose. Berger is there and he can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bassi. To Sessegnon. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out towards the flank. That's really nicely played. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Lewandowski.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And this is Lewandowski. He's on it, can he get away? And a chance! Oh, that was close. Tete. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Everyone, please welcome our
Any
players
strong
to the
opinions on the
field.
first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lewandowski. And that pass just didn't quite work. Berger. To Sessegnon. That's a throw. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. That's a cute ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Raul. That's a good ball out wide. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Gavi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Haaland. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lukic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Berger. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Gavi does well to get it back. Played out towards the right wing. And they're quick to press. Vinicius Junior. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0. It's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's going right the way across. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Tete getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Vinicius Junior really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing.
He's going for goal!
Oh,
that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitution on the field. Number 30.
Fulham making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's played through for him. Now it's Haaland. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Into the last 5 minutes. And this is Lewandowski. He's having a go! Oh, it's hit the post! Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, no joy this time.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Anderson. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Wilson. Now it's Smith Rowe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got away. Bullish header! And kept out by the most... And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
We're expecting
Good evening
traffic
to
to be
you.
heavy after the final whistle today.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. And there's the shot! He's got away with one there. Pressing high and with purpose. That looks a decent ball. He's got away and reclaimed it in a trice. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. That's really well cleared. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Haaland. Ball driven towards the far post. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Ruben Neves. And here's Saka, and he's managed to get free. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. to get them off and running. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain. Marcó en el minuto 12 el dorsal 14.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rafinha. It's Gavi. Fermin. Played out wide. It's a threatening ball. And a shot! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Marcó en el minuto
Well,
15
was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Christensen. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And smartly reclaimed. Not the most accurate pass. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Out to the right. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Ferran Torres! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that's put paper. It's Lewandowski!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's a throw. Mendy. Swung over. Saka could try cutting inside here. Yamal, and he welcomes it in, and that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, there's the clearance. Haaland might just make this. And this is Lewandowski. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Ribery, and he's been shifted off it. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Rafinha. Great vision. Lewandowski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's no sort of quality on that. And that has gone straight into touch. Pinned towards the front line. Zubimendi. Spread out to the left. Ribery receives it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Lewandowski.
Oh, really well played.
Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Half-time getting close now. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Valde. So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Saka. And he was quick to react. Aimed beyond the defence. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's worked it through. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Lewandowski.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Está abierta entre semana y en días de partido. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Second period then underway.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's a goal kick. Fermin. And it's Balde. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, a delicate chip through. Gehi deals with that comfortably.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold. Neatly clipped into space. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Just about up to the hour now. Ribéry looks to get on the end of this. And he was alert to it. Christensen. Goes looking wide. Now, can they get him away? Ferran Torres, looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played back in. Hazard, he's picked his way through. It's Hazard! And that pass isn't the best. Ruben Neves. Good, strong midfield running here. Rafinha is the guilty party there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Ferran Torres has created one goal already.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Balde picks it up out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cross goes in there. Guardiola gets it away. Subimendi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Lopez. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but
It shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Plays the ball back. Christensen. And back to the goalkeeper. Eder Militao and Fermin. That's a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Lewandowski. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Looking for the run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's being shifted off it. And he's forced to go back, and it's been given away. Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bowen, Vardiol gets a foot in here. Hops for safety. Bowen, and he's managed to get free. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Todibo spots it and intercepts. Now it's Somerville. Tries to play it through, and he plays one through. Tries a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Lewandowski is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is... and the shot! That is a great save by Areola. Lucas Paqueta. More and more pressure on the ball here. Kilman. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Firmine actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And the shot! And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's picked out the run. It's Lewandowski! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Lewandowski! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, that's a key interception. Somerville stood his ground strongly. Looking for options for movement. Wan-Bissaka. 15 minutes till half-time. It's Lewandowski! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal. Good, strong midfield running here. That's good play. Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Fermin purring through the gears. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... It's Wilson! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was vital. Bowen! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Stood up well to him there. Yamal. Somerville. It's gone for a throw-in.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Habrá 3
Kilman.
minutos de descuento.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a cute ball. Wan-Bissaka. And he's let fly. Now, who's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And it's Paquetá. Probing pass. It's Lewandowski! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Lewandowski probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception. No, again there's no way through. Searching pass he's played there. Bowen, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe aimed beyond the defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He really is being given no... Mbappe! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Barcelona really do look to have it all sewn up here. Ferran Torres has it in a wide position. Areola breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Distributed tidily, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Wilson. Vardiol. Great vision, picked out brilliantly. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Wilson, into the channel. Bowen providing an outlet on that flank. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Bowen. Gavi. Ferran Torres. Well read, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Kilman. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's been slipped through. Oh, great chance! It's there! 100 games of service, duly rewarded. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's having a shot! He's put it wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
"75 minutes played. Oh, super find. Areola gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Bowen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Lewandowski, pinches it off him. Wilson, toward Prowse. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. For Ferran Torres. Now that's well seen too. Looking for a runner. Goes for a shot! And that's past the post. Now it's Lewandowski. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Fermin. Gavi. And it's Gavi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Played back in. Mbappe. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, taken with style! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Barcelona are having a ball here. Goes for the shot! Oh, impressive strike. And that's it. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Lewandowski, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.